Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Cowboys and the Chiefs, and it's coming up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions, the Dallas Cowboys. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The long fortnight of Super Bowl week is over, and away we go in Super Bowl 58. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now,
right to the air is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Throwing now is Mahomes. He finds his man, Sky Moore. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down. They'll run for the first time with Jerick McKinnon. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yards.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Mahomes. The throw for Toney is intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick-6 here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. A dump down to McKinnon. 2 yards
to open up.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that's knocked away.
Drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
On is the punter, Townsend, as he gets this one away. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. As we get a peek at their dynamic signal caller hailing from Mississippi State, it's Dak Prescott.
And he spoke very eloquently and passionately on media day about what a victory here would mean for him. He knows this just isn't any other game. This is the kind of, if there's anyone on this field tonight who's most ready for this moment, I think it's this man right here.
On play action, Prescott. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. This is caught, and in for the Chiefs touchdown. Jerick McKinnon. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got it. That's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. Drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback. And the ball will come out to the 25. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard, and he'll earn a couple of tough yards. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Prescott now. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now a man open down the middle of the
zone defense so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Off the play fake, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for and then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36. Now a give here to Pollard, and not a whole lot of room to
well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand
down, but this one is incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Looking to throw, Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas after this. 7-all is the first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. From 19 yards away. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's finished off by the touchdown from C. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. So remember, Charles, last time, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent, and that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
And able to stay on his... On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. That'll be caught by Rice. Down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he'll be brought down right. 5, good enough for the first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Mahomes now to throw. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute. The evidence was right there.
And his top speed, as computed by Next Gen Stats, 21.6 miles per hour. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And we are tied at 14. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
And now here come the Cowboys.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides. We haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. To about the 40-yard.
See what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Now Prescott.
Open man, Lamb. It's complete.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 33. Here's Pollard.
And he fights forward for a...
Impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 16. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Prescott to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Lamb. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great work.
2nd and 3 from the 9.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window. The corner was there to slam that window shut.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Tony Pollard taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Cowboys have broken the tie.
It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk in.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
If you run an out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. His throw in.
First down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Mahomes now on first down. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now it's Mahomes again. Touchdown! Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the...
Excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Time a 6-play drive. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
Pass to Tony Pollard.
Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Prescott. Incomplete.
Overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Prescott off play action. Oh, this is going to be caught away.
Back deep is Kadarius Toney.
Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Jerry, look for that to continue as they try to break this deadlock.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on. And through one half at least, this Super Bowl has been everything it was cracked up to be. All tied. What's your key for them, Charles, in the second half?
Simplicity, partner, because in the Super Bowl, with the extra time at halftime, I think some staffs get caught up in trying the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by
A guy who can turn it loose, and boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Prescott from the gun. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocking time. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
The throw for Tony is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field.
They'll have very good starting field position here as they try to break our tie.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Run for Pollard. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
Offense. Come on now. Your nose, you got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Now Prescott.
Swinging this out for Pollard. And the tackle going to be...
Position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they're going to...
Passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
He's 4 yards away. And his kick is right there. It's good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points.
And probably say, we should have done better there.
This fielded right at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
And now here comes Kansas City.
Now this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to him in this game.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Now Mahomes. Open man right side is Tony. And he will have a Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Mahomes now on first down. A quick throw, not. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Mahomes going to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Man open, it's Tony. He's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to put plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On first down, Mahomes. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
That one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection.
And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl. So another rushing touchdown for him this year. Boy, he's found the end zone quite a bit so far. Charles, that now an even 20 scores on the season.
And you know how often we use the term, probably I overuse the term, imposing their will? Well, these defenses have become really powerful. And his team this year, you know he's getting the ball down here in the red zone, but he's just got that strength of will himself, and he's used it to great effect.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will make this out as the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And out now come the Cowboys. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
Anything to put some points on the board, but this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now on 2nd and 13. Prescott got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eye finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now Pollard. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play.
We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58.
We'll return to the NFL on EA Sports. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Pollard again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
That's a ball he needs to let go of there. Wasn't the most time in the world to work through his progression, but NFL quarterbacks, they've got to sense the pressure. They've got that internal clock, and the ball has to be gone. And if you're not going to escape and run for it, you have to let it go before the pressure gets.
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still...
The coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. Trying to find a line of scrimmage, and no more. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Quick slant to Valdez-Scantling. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. And this looks like a roughing call.
Trailing in the 4th. This
an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes.
The quick throw.
In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Over the middle. That's hauled in by Tony.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Jaron Kearse in on the tackle. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
The mistake there by the offense, Charles, they tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
This taken in at the goal line.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
KC's offense ready to take over. And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Mahomes. Finding Kelsey.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Here's Mahomes.
He finds McKinnon, complete.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line. Mahomes.
The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. Mahomes.
And this is incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Mahomes will throw.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that will make this a 4-point game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
So Dak and the Cowboys down 35-31, 57 seconds to go. A touchdown could win the Super Bowl as they've got a 1st down. Now Prescott.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Prescott. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. To throw, Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Prescott's throw there caught by Gallup. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Here's Prescott. And it's knocked away and incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
One last shot now for Prescott. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions. For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.